For my twins' 7th birthday, they really wanted a Power Wheels. And if we were going to spend that much money, after doing some research, we realized that we should have bought it for them a couple years ago so they could get more use out of it. But also through the research, we landed on getting them a Razor Dune Buggy. It looked like it would work with them at their current age and last quite a few years out in the future. Before we get into this review, make sure to check out the description below for any updates since I posted the video, and also for a link in the description so you can get one of these for yourself. Now let's get into the review. The Razor Dune Buggy comes in a large box. You can see that the box was beat up a little bit, but after cutting the tape and opening it, everything appeared to be just fine. To my delight, the Dune Buggy was almost fully assembled. All I had to do was cut a zip tie and insert the flag. Then I had to slide the throttle control onto the steering unit and fasten it with the included Allen wrench. The seat buckle was already attached. It just was looped over the back to keep it out of the way during shipping. After checking the pressure of the tires, the Dune Buggy was all ready to go and assembled, except for charging. Before using the Dune Buggy, it needs to be charged for a good amount of time, which is in the instructions. Make sure the switch is in the off position and plug the charger in by lining up the slot on the connector. After giving it the proper charge for the first time, it's ready to go. Taking a closer look at the Dune Buggy, I can appreciate the simple and practical design. There are 4 wheels with smooth tread in the center for using on pavement and more aggressive tread on the sides for off-road use. There's a suspension system located in the back next to the motor to smooth out the bumps. Steering doesn't require too much effort, and the design is simple as well. You can see the approximate turning radius here, shown by the circle. It's not too sharp, but it's also not too large. The controls are very easy to use as well. You turn it on with a switch in the back, use the throttle with the right thumb on the steering unit, and just like a bicycle brake, use the handbrake with your left hand. The seat, the steering wheel, and the foot locations are nicely placed to accommodate kids of all sizes. Coming in at just about 80 pounds, the Dune Buggy is large enough that you should lift it with 2 people, but if you're healthy and can do it safely, 1 person can pick it up if needed. The kids love riding it. Here you can see my 7-year-old twins and my 9-year-old riding it around. It goes fast enough that it's fun for the kids, yet slow enough that it doesn't make us nervous that they're going to get hurt. Another reason we wanted the Razor Dune Buggy over some of the other units was it's really low to the ground and stable, making it really unlikely to tip over whenever they're doing sharp turns or on slightly uneven ground. As far as the noise goes, it's exactly what you'd expect from an electric motor, and it's fairly quiet and not annoying at all. The Dune Buggy performs very well in the concrete as well as in the grass. Our battery is fairly new and our kids are pretty light, so the kids can use it for well over an hour if they stay on the concrete. If you have heavier riders, hills, or using it off-road, the battery's not going to last as long, but from everything I've read from other reviewers, it typically lasts somewhere in the 40-minute range to an hour. So overall, we're very happy with our purchase of the Razor Dune Buggy, and the kids are having a blast with it. Probably our biggest challenge coming up is to make sure they don't convince us to buy 2 more, because they'd love to have 3 of them and just run around with those. This has been Paul with your review of the Razor Dune Buggy. Thank you for watching.
Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2.